Nice shot, man.
Okie dokie, y'all. This is going to be the third attempt out. And conditions are calming down. It's warmed up a little bit. And we're just looking for the right bull that we can get close to, get in bow range. You know, it is rifle season. And I do have my 308 with me, but I don't want to use it unless I absolutely have to. The ultimate thrill for me is to get in bow range with these guys. The calling was working a little bit this morning. Is at least getting them to, you know, come out, but we just couldn't get in bow range. And then we spooked some up. We got out of there after we saw how thick it was, and just didn't want to bump any more elk and spook anymore. So now we're gonna go back out, try to get on that big one, y'all. Wish me luck. Come on. We're up on the ridge right now, trying to look for these bulls. We've spooked so many of them. We're gonna try to locate the right ones and then make some stalks, but they're still bedded up.
Okay, so you see the pop of tree and cedars at the end of that bench. And then there's the dead cedar in the middle of it. You see his spin back scratching his butt. See that little flat where the cows came through?
I'm looking at the cows.
Okay, he's right there. He's right there. Walking down. He might make it to that little opening. If he makes it there, we'll figure out which way they're gonna go. We'll circle around and get the bow. Drop down in there.
He's looking this way.
Here he comes, here he comes. He'll be 40 yards if he steps out. He's going up. Should we push? Yeah. Give him one more shot.
He's gone. God, he just moved like 300 yards.
Let's press up one more race just so we can get out.
Ended up bumping him again. We had him at 40 yards. He was in the shrubs and he just would not come out. We'll try again tomorrow, but I think we're going to try to stay on that bull. It's a really nice bull. He's smart. It is time to get down to business. Morning 3. I am breaking out the rifle. Gotta have it just in case. This bull last night, so awesome. Got close, called him in 3 times. He just would not get close enough, wouldn't step out of some cover. Tricky. I like that ridge. I like the possibility of being able to get on that bull and being able to take him with the rifle if I need to. Gotta get it done. And it is rifle season. Ultimate goal, get him with the bow, but I'm taking an elk out of here. Okay, so I got the brace-built 308 with me. I'm taking my bow, and we're about to hop in the mule, head up to the mountaintop, probably do some glassing again, see if we can get them either bugling or spotted, and then make a game plan from there. But we're taking both things. We're slinging arrows or slinging lead. An elk is going down, my friends. All right, y'all, we are up here on top of the ridge. Yesterday, this is where we spotted this big shooter bull, and this is where he's settling in. I've already heard him bugle once this morning. He has a very distinct bugle. It's very raspy, and he's the biggest bull that's living down here in this canyon. The whole ultimate goal is to get one of these big bulls to come in with a bow, but so far, you know, just calling last night, just couldn't get him to fully commit. And I'm trying to get better at calling. I feel like I'm not closing the gap fully, but I'm getting better, learning every time I go. All right, guys, it is go time. We're gonna get it done either way. Let's have some fun. Absolutely buried. He's got just a raspy, gurgly bugle. Definitely a big old mature bull. Everything else is just spikes and like little 2 or 3 year olds. He's sticking in that real thick canyon stuff. It's just dark and deep. A lot of cedars, a lot of junipers in there. But I felt really good about staying up here and just getting eyes on him and seeing when he starts working back this way. The other times I've hunted like farther north here, there's a lot more big pine trees and it's really thick, and you don't really have the opportunity to look at animals like this and really glass them. So this is cool. This is different, and we've wasted a lot of time like walking through brush and then bumping up, you know, little bulls or even some shooter bulls that we just spook them, you know, we scare them. They haven't been coming into the call that great. I also suck at calling, but they just haven't been like fully committed yet, so that's why I'm thinking definitely need to keep the rifle handy. I've had them come out like, you know, 80 yards, 100 yards, 150 yards, kind of check things out with the call, but not come in within that, like, you know, 20-yard distance where they are just ready to fight you. That's him.
above the old trail. Yeah. Oh, I see. Completely built up. And as you get silver. Yeah.
Continued class for about another 2 hours. Been to 3 different ridges. Everything's starting to bed down, so it's getting tough. So, don't know what the next move is. The bull that I was hunting, he's deep in the dark stuff. He's not coming out right now, so I may have to just wait him out. We're just looking for other bulls that might be hanging around here, but it's tough. It's tough going. It's so still. It's dead still. It'd be really hard to do any kind of stalks right now. Alright guys, we found another shooter bull. He's like 300 yards right now. He's in some brush. I'm 100% committing to the rifle right now. He's kind of easing off. We're gonna have to chase him, try to get up on a ridge where we can shoot. But he's a shooter bull, and he's not very vocal. I gave a little cow call, and we were just walking this ridge, and he just stepped out, but he didn't give us a full clear shot. So we know where he's at. We're just gonna try to follow him.
It won't be over 250. That first trace 200.
Thought we were gonna get a shot right there. We were chasing him. Thought he was gonna come out in this clearing, but he's just hiding, not responding to the call at all. Things have definitely changed between the first day when it was rainy and they were all fired up, and now, so we're literally just trying to chase down this elk and see when he pops out and shoot him from across the ridge. A lot of them have been just dropping down into these little guts, these little creek bottoms, and they just disappear. Acting like ghosts.
Yeah, dude just got in those trees and nailed up.
Yeah, I think he's down. He's down there. He's just hanging out like those others were.
Was he running or just walking?
They're walking.
I bet they'll dip down that canyon. We'll see if we can get ahead of them. Here he comes.
That's a giant.
You got your camera?
I do. It's on the ground.
Yeah, if he'll step forward, be right behind the shoulder if he does it. Right in the crease of his shoulder. Again. Same spot. Wait. Good shot. Load one more just in case. Good shot. He's going over. Nice shot. Nice shot. Oh, nice shot, man. Holy crap, dude. That's a badass bull.
Did not go anywhere. He just fell right over.
Smoked him, man.
Giant bull. Yes, guys. Yes. Holy cow. I cannot believe it. We were trekking on this ridge and this random bull just popped out. And I thought he ran off, but we just heard him and he popped up 60 yards. Freaking bow range. I cannot believe it. He did not move an inch. That 308 absolutely put him down. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, gosh, I guess I can stop whispering now here, guys. Looks like he's down to his last breath right now, but this is going to be a tricky little pack out. We're down here in this ravine. We have some buggies, but they're a long ways from us at the top of this ridge. And we chase this guy down here. So, gonna be a workout getting him out, but that's part of the fun. This bull's huge, guys. Yes, that's what we came up here for, baby. Holy crap, look at this bull. Look at this bull. This is a giant. Absolute giant. This is my first time actually holding the horns of a bull on my own bull. I got to see one other go down this trip. These things are massive. You can't even really tell until you actually hold a real one. Oh my gosh, it's the size of a horse, man. He's beautiful. Beautiful, man.
Beautiful shot, too.
Oh, thanks. That is gorgeous, man. That is gorgeous. What a beautiful bull. Good old mature bull. Long fronts. Unreal. All right. So this is the part that YouTube really doesn't like these days. I think it's important to show the processing and everything, but I know YouTube's just gonna kill this video if I show it. So obviously, guys, this is a big animal and can't all fit in this pack. So we're gonna have to make multiple trips. I'm trying to get a hold of Jared, Outlaw, and some of the other guys. Mullet Man is literally, he's hunting like half a mile from here right now. So he's still in the middle of his hunt, but definitely need some help. We're gonna quarter the elk and then put them in these game bags and then carry them back to camp where we can process them further. So exciting. I can finally tell Stephanie, babe, I got an elk. We're gonna have meat for a long time. So that's perfect. So I'm gonna put all my camera equipment and all of my extra stuff inside of the main compartment of the bag. And then we'll detach this frame, fill up the game bags, put them in here, and then pack them out.
Dude, you freaking smoked a giant.
Big boy.
Good boy.
Got it all quartered. Heading back. Mission accomplished. If you listen closely right now, you can hear some bugles in the morning sunlight. Oh my goodness, y'all. Last night was an epic end to this trip. Me and Mike actually ended up shooting giant bulls of a lifetime. That was not the bull that we were chasing down. I originally saw this bull in this canyon that was a great bull, but he just ghosted us. You know, we tried to catch up to him 3 times. He disappeared, and then I just saw this little spike that ran through the woods as we were trekking to go call for that other bull, and then right behind him was a giant bull. And then they just get lost in those cedars, but we just got down in there. We were about to start calling, and then heard that spike up again, and the other giant bull was behind him, guys. It was crazy. I will most likely never shoot a bull that size ever again. You know, for hunting public land for the last couple years, I really wanted to see what the private land was all about, because I'd heard just hunting with other guys, like, you gotta do this, you gotta experience this as well. And I did, and I feel like what we experienced out here this week is how hunters would see elk 100 years ago. You know, I heard more bugles in that first evening than I did in 2 weeks hunting public land in the woods. And it's still my ultimate goal to get an archery elk on public lands in the future. I'm gonna strive for that, but I'm glad I got to experience this and really learn a lot too. You know, I did all my own calling this week. It was my first time doing that, and I just felt a lot more comfortable getting those interactions. I wasn't able to fully close the gap with the bow. I got many close encounters where they kind of step out, you know, 100 yards, but I did get a few really awesome interactions where I'd get them to come in, you know, 70, 80, up to 40 yards. There's really no reason to bugle out here. Just, these babies are screaming at each other constantly. There's one right there. It's beautiful and it's eerie. They literally have been haunting my dreams, these bugles. So I'm just so thrilled that we got to hunt up here and experience what we did. And we're going home with a ton of meat. The only downside is I literally don't have a place to do a shoulder mount for this elk. So I guess I'm gonna have to keep it at the Guggen Squad HQ for a while. Well guys, I'm gonna grab me a cup of coffee. I'm gonna sit out here and I'm gonna enjoy some morning bugles with the sun coming up. But thank you guys for tuning in to another awesome experience in the great outdoors. You gotta smash that like button for big old elks bugling up here in the mountains, and Godspeed in all of your outdoor adventures. I will see you guys on the next one.